Hey everybody, it's Kelsey, Hunters at Hogwarts, and this is going to be my Q&A video. I'm pretty excited to be doing it. I've been bugging you guys for like 2 weeks to send me questions, and I feel bad because nobody asked me to make this. I just saw people making them and really wanted to do one. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun, and I begged you guys for like 2 weeks to send me questions, and then you did, and I was super surprised and super happy about it, and so I'm making it. And it's gonna be fun. It better be. You better think it's fun. No, I'll think it's fun. All right. So the first question is Anon asked me, "What is your idea of a perfect date?" Perfect date would be you coming to my house and bringing Chinese food, and we make out and watch Lord of the Rings. Probably. Yeah. The next question is another anonymous. Do you think that there is still chances that Amelia may not be real? I don't know. I'm really confused about this whole Amelia plotline because I don't know. Like, that shadowy figure in that one episode still is pretty constantly, like, bugging me. And I can't, it is so out of character for Sam to have not looked for Dean. That is literally the thing I hate the most about this season. I can't handle the fact that he didn't look for Dean. Like, it's Sam and Dean. They'll always find each other. That's their deal. And he didn't. And I thought for a while that it was just going to be that. Like, it was just going to be an out-of-character thing that Sam did. And then they started bringing it up more. Like, they brought it up in Goodbye Stranger. I don't want Amelia to be real. I want it to have been Sam's purgatory and kind of, like, tricking with him. Like, as mean as that would be, like, I would feel so sorry for Sammy if that's what really happened. But, I want her to not be real. I didn't like her as a character. I thought she was stupid. Like, she was married, and she, like, fucked around with Sam's mind. I didn't like it. I didn't like her. I think it'd be really interesting if it wasn't real, because otherwise I can't handle the fact that the writers just didn't realize how out of character that would be for Sam. I don't like Amelia. Next question, what would you like to say to Jeremy Carver? Jeremy, I will love you. I probably won't like everything you do. I don't like everything you've done. But I really have faith in you, Jeremy, that you will pull this out and sorry, like I'm talking right to him. You will pull this out and you will give me something at the end of the season where it's just like, oh my God, it all makes sense now. Like, holy shit. Like some big mind-blowing thing that I'm going to be like, that's why Sam did that. That's why Sam didn't look for Dean. This makes sense. People blame Jeremy Carver for way too much. But I have faith in him. I have faith in you, baby. You can do this. You can wrap up this season really well. I believe in you. The next question. Oh, I'm not doing that one yet. Or that one. Okay. Falling short of iridescent. My friend Adrian, she said, if you had an option to either give up Sherlock or Supernatural for the rest of your life, which would you choose? This is a mean question, Adrian. Sherlock. Like, I couldn't go without Supernatural. I'm so much more invested in the fandom. Sherlock, I really love Sherlock because Sherlock, okay, other than Rickenback Falls, Sherlock doesn't hurt me a lot. Like, I don't have too many feelings super invested in Sherlock. So I could live without it. It makes me happy, but I could. Like, without Supernatural, I wouldn't have the fandom, and I wouldn't have you guys, and I wouldn't have, like, all of the awesome friends I've made through Supernatural. Plus the show, like, what would I do without Brother Feels every day? Nothing. I would do nothing. Oh gosh. Okay, questions from But I Can Carry You. 2, if you had to live inside a book for the rest of your life, which book would it be and why? Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I've read each book at least 12 times. I'm obsessed. It would be Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. 3, Skittles or Starbursts? Starbursts, I think. I really like red Skittles, but they're the only Skittles I like. So it would have to be Starbursts. But I only like the pink and the red ones. It's still Starburst. Do you have any tattoos? No. Okay, next question. I should be a lumberjack. Matt asks me, tell us your top 5 favorite movies for the following genres and a bit about why for each. Wow, 5 movies for each? No. I'll give you a couple of my favorite movies for each. Romance, I really love P.S. I Love You. Because Jeffrey Dean Morgan in that movie, can we just, I love him. Oh, that's so embarrassing that I just did that. But he is so handsome. And Gerard Butler, oh God. Love Actually is really, really good. I don't know anymore. Action, adventure. I like Indiana Jones. It's a good movie. It's a good movie series, except for the fourth one. The fourth one's stupid. I don't watch a ton of action movies. Comedy. Oh gosh. I'm so on the spot. I don't know. Funny movies? I don't watch a ton of movies. I watch TV shows. Funny movies. Airplane is really funny. I guess that would be more cult humor. I'll just skip to cult humor then. Airplane's really good. Clue. Clue is a fantastic movie. If you've never seen it, it's based off of the board game. It was made in the 70s, and it's so good. Sci-fi, I don't watch a ton of sci-fi movies. I'm really, really excited for the new Star Trek movie, but that's kind of because Benedict Cumberbatch is in it, and oh my God, his voice is so deep in that movie, and he's so sexy. Crime and mystery, I don't watch a ton of crime movies, mystery. Sherlock Holmes, good movie. Movies aren't really my thing. I'm more of a TV shows person. Caramel Kisses asked me, what initially got you hooked on Supernatural, and what has kept you hooked throughout the years? All right, I'm going to be honest, and, like, don't hate me. I'm kind of new to Supernatural. Like, I threw myself headfirst into it, but I've only been watching Supernatural for, like, 6 months. My friend Steph kept bugging, my friend Steffi, Beauty and the Breakdown, she kept bugging me to watch the show. She's like, you're gonna love it, oh my God, you're gonna love this show, you're gonna love it. And like, my stepmom has watched Supernatural since it started, since season 1. And I was a lot younger when it started. It would have been 8 years ago. I would have been 11 when the show started. Wow. I would have been 11 when the show started, and I used to catch episodes when she would watch them, and they scared the crap out of me. Like, the first episode I ever saw as an 11-year-old was Scarecrow. Scarecrow. That's a terrifying episode to see for your first episode. So I was just like, I actively avoided it because I didn't know every season wasn't like that. And then my friend Steph was like, Kelsey, no, you'll love it, I swear. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll watch it then. And I did, and I fell in love with it. Like, I so regret not watching it from the beginning, because like, having been a part of the Harry Potter fandom, I know that people look down on people that didn't start reading the books with book 1, or started the books, when like the 4th movie came out, or even like people that started it when the 7th movie came out. I know that you're like not a true fan, and so I kind of like don't tell people that I started so late, but I threw myself in headfirst and fell in love. And what keeps me hooked is it's an amazing show. Sam and Dean's dynamic. That's what keeps me coming back every episode. Even if there's an episode where I'm like, wow, that was stupid. Like, I hated that episode. Which I never actually hate episodes. But if I'm like, wow, that wasn't a very good one. Like, I could have done without that. I'm like, oh, gotta watch next week because it's still Sam and Dean. Like, no matter what, it's still Sam and Dean. I love it. Are you Ned Stark's bastard? Yes. Yes, I am. I am Ned Stark's bastard. I am from Winterfell. My father is Ned Stark. I would love that. That would be so cool to be in Game of Thrones. I am Ned Stark's bastard. Great question, Anon. Okay, Wincest Curious asks me, have you ever written fan fiction? If so, what was the first fic you wrote? Yes, I have. I don't anymore. I have written fan fiction. I used to write some Harry Potter fan fiction, and it was horrible. Horrible. It was like a 14-year-old's attempt at smut, and I'm pretty sure it was Hermione. I don't even think I have them anymore, thank God, because it would be so embarrassing. But yes, I used to write, and I don't anymore. What is the fic you're proudest of? None of them. None of them. They were so bad. If you do not write, what is the first fanfic you ever read? And what is your current favorite fic? The first fanfiction I ever read was a Hermione fic, I'm sure. I can't remember what one it was. What is my favorite fic? Right now, Homework Verse. I'm obsessed with it by Nixosity. Crystal, she has no idea who I am. She doesn't know I exist at all, but I pretty much worship the ground she walks on. That's not true. I think she's amazing. She's phenomenally talented, and I love anything she writes. Homework Verse is probably my favorite at the moment. The fic, though, that I have loved for the longest, I'm just going to tack that question on there, is a Hermione fic called Roll Out the Red Carpet. And Ron and Hermione role play. Like, they do different role plays for each chapter, and one, she's like his boss, and he's her like assistant, and in another one, he works in a machine shop, and she walks in like a white virginal dress, and he gets it all dirty with the motor oil, and in one she's like a cheerleader for his Quidditch team. It sounds so stupid, but it's really, really good. I've had it bookmarked on every computer I've had for the last probably like 6 years. It's really good. I read it probably every couple months. Jeffrey Dean Morgan or Jensen Ackles? Cass, I hate you for this. Meg Masters is my unicorn asked me this. I hate you. Jensen. It has to be Jensen because I love him, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan could fuck me any day of the week and I'd be fine with that. What is your favorite color? This is also from Cass. My favorite color is gray. I know that's really boring, but it is. It's the color I wear the most. Pretty much, if you look at my closet, it's gray, black, and navy blue. I also really like green, but I don't wear a ton of it because, I don't know. It makes my eyes look really pretty, but I just don't have a ton of it. Fuck, marry, kill Jared, Jensen, and Orlando Bloom. You are a mean person. You're mean, Cass. And I hate you. Okay, oh gosh. Fuck Jared. Duh. Marry Jensen because, hold on, marry Jensen. Kill Orlando Bloom. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, but you don't always look like Legolas. Your hair, you don't always have the Legolas blonde hair, and I think I'm more in love with Legolas than Orlando Bloom. So I would kill Orlando Bloom, and I would marry Jensen. I'd marry Jensen. Cass, Meg Masters is my unicorn, asks me, let's go have a beer with Blake Shelton. Okay, that's fine. He's a nice country man. I love him. Future dean or current dean? Oh. It depends on which context. To have a conversation with, current dean. To have fuck me senseless, future dean. Because he can open a beer with one hand. That right there is sexy. The thigh holster, sexy. His cold, like blasé attitude toward things, sexy. Like, oh, I don't know. But to like be with, like to love me, current dean, because he would love the shit out of me. Okay, headcanons for the end game of Supernatural. I have no clue. Honestly, what do I think will happen? They'll die. Sam and Dean will die together. That's just what has to happen. It's always what they've hinted at. I think that's what's going to happen. And it'll break my heart. I can already see the gift sets in my mind of like their last words, their last breaths, looking at each other. Like, Dean's last word has to be Sammy. It just does. I think they'll die. I wish that I could say that they will like live a long life, but I don't think they could ever, they couldn't ever be with women and have kids. Like, it's not going to happen. And what would they do? Like, settle down and open a bar? That would be cool. But maybe, that would be cute. Like, if they, like, reopen the Roadhouse after they have to retire. Like, that's so lame, but, like, I don't know. It would make me happy. Because then they'd be safe. But, oh, God, Ellen would be gone. Joe would be gone. Ash would be gone. Oh, kill me now. But that would be cute. That would be cute. Like, if I got to write it for my own fluffy, adorable purposes, they would reopen the Roadhouse. And it would be a safe haven for hunters. Okay, the next question is from Cass. Again, Meg Masters is my unicorn. I love you, Cass. Top 3 ships. Wincest, and Wincest. No, but Wincest. Meg Stiel. I love Meg Stiel, but that's because I love Meg. She's and she's the only person, like, this sounds weird, but I can't really see Cass sexually. Like, people, especially in Destiel, they paint him like, anybody who says that Dean would bottom in Destiel is out of their mind. They paint Cass as like this sexual like Casanova, and he's not. Like, he's kind of romantically stupid, sexually stupid. Like, I just can't even really imagine him being too sexually knowledgeable. So with Meg, though, I like because she can kind of like teach him, and like, I don't know, like he's learned some stuff from the Pizza Man, but Meg Steele is my second ship, and then my third would be Dean and Joe. Because if Dean was gonna be with a woman, like Endgame with a woman, it would have been Joe. I would have wanted it to be Joe because she was perfect for him. She understood the life. She understood the risks he would have to undergo. She went toe to toe with him, and she was just a great girl and a great character. I love Joe. She's my hunting princess. I miss her. So Joe would be my answer. Dean and Joe would be my third ship. Deanna, take it baby boy, asked me, God, hold on. Before I say, I love your URL. It slays me every time I see it. So Deanna asks me, ooh, tell me some of your all-time favorite fanfiction tropes and some of your OTPs from all of your fandom. So some of my favorite fanfiction tropes are fuck or die. It's kind of my guilty pleasure. If it's well written, if it's like, I don't know, it's hit or miss with that. Kink memes, yes, please. And sometimes I like curtain fics. I don't always love curtain fics, but sometimes I just want to know that Sam and Dean are okay. Like, they're gonna make it okay. And that's when I like curtain fics. I read a really good curtain fic once about Sub Sam. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful fic. And some of your favorite OTPs from all of your fandoms. My OTP from Supernatural is clearly Wincest. My OTP from Harry Potter is Hermione, with a side of Dramini, but Hermione is my OTP. Sherlock, I don't really have an OTP because I don't ship John Locke. Like, I want to see it, but I don't. I just don't. I don't really have one from Sherlock then, unless Irene and Moriarty count. Do they count? I read some Irene and Moriarty fics, and they're pretty nice. Oh, no, wait, Doctor Who. Oh, God, Ten and Rose. No doubt about it, Ten and Rose. I love Ten and Rose. And Amy and Rory, but Ten and Rose is my OTP. Cass asks me, what is your all-time favorite kink? In fic, probably dirty talk. I love my Dean with a dirty mouth. I do. It's beautiful. It's a gift from God. What is your favorite kink in real life? Biting. I bite people. Like, I'm sorry if that's not your thing, but I'm probably gonna bite you. I like it. Cass, Meg Masters is my unicorn, asks, John Winchester was a bad father. Agree or disagree, and tell me why. Sadly, I agree. John Winchester reminds me a lot of my own dad. Good man doesn't know how to be a good dad. So, like I said, I think he tried as hard as he could to be a good father, but I think his own pride and his own wrath overtook that. And so he wasn't that good of a father. I'm sorry. I think Dean fathered Sam throughout most of his life. I think that Dean always wanted John to be there for him in a way that he couldn't be. And it's not that he wouldn't be, it's that he couldn't be. And so I think that makes him a good man and a good enough father, but not a great father, sadly. Next question is, who do you relate to more on Supernatural, Sam or Dean? Sam, actually. I'm a Dean girl. I am. But Sam, I relate more to Sam because I'm not extra specially brave like Dean is. I'm kind of quieter. I like to learn. And I want to get married. I want to settle down and have kids someday, and that's what Sam wants. And it's not super Dean-ish, so I'm going to go with Sam. I relate more to Sam. The next question is all-time favorite Supernatural episode. Oh, that's a really hard one. I'm gonna have to go with Changing Channels. I love Changing Channels because it's so funny. But then, like, it's so funny throughout the whole episode, and then at the end, you learn something so big about Gabriel. Well, the trickster, he is Gabriel. And I love Gabe. Love Gabe. I wish they'd bring him back. So I'd have to say Changing Channels with Swan Song as a close second. And, I'm forgetting the name right now, but the episode where they go to the Supernatural fan convention with Chuck, that's my third, I suppose. You didn't ask for the top 3, but I gave them to you anyway. Favorite author, both in real life and in fan fiction. My favorite author in real life is Henry David Thoreau. I read Walden in 11th grade, and it absolutely changed my life. It really did. My favorite fan fiction author, I have so many that's not a fair question. I'll tell you, the first fan fiction author I ever absolutely fell in love with was Beware the Ides 13 or 14, I can't remember. I think it's 13 though. I read through her entire list, her entire fic list, and I absolutely fell in love. Others would be Nixosity, Cass, Meg Masters is my unicorn. Anna. She writes and it melts me. I'm going to forget so many. Amigara just wrote a really, really good fic that I liked, and I'm really excited for where she's going to take that, so I'm going to add her to the list. Deanna, Take It Baby Boy, she's great. Amanda, Brothers in the Impala. She, damn it, Amanda, she got me into Weecest. I didn't used to like Weecest. I used to hate it, actually. I thought it was gross. I thought it was so gross that Sam was underage and all this kind of stuff, and now I'm like, give it to me. But Amanda, she just writes young Sam and Dean so beautifully, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm probably forgetting a million people right now that I adore. Nixosity, did I say her? Crystal, she's great. Anybody that I'm forgetting, I'm going to feel super guilty, and I'm going to write a post later now that I'm thinking about it of my favorite fanfiction authors because I'm going to feel terrible. Justine DeLarge, I don't know her. I don't follow her blog. I don't even know if she has one. But her name just popped in my mind. She writes some really good stuff. Like I said, I'm going to make a post later because I feel bad because I'm forgetting people. I know I am. But those are the ones that popped into my mind right now. Favorite, this is from Anna, Dimples and Gun Calluses. Favorite bands and favorite songs by them. My favorite band would have to be Creedence Clearwater Revival. Bad Moon on the Rise. Love that song. Love that song. I'm also pretty into, I'm getting more into AC/DC, Metallica. I'm trying to get into rock more because Supernatural is kind of getting me into it. I just really love the way it sounds. But my favorite band would have to be The Band, which is Bob Dylan's band. I love Bob Dylan. And my favorite songs by Bob Dylan, Subterranean Homesick Blues, Tangled Up in Blue, It Ain't Me, Babe, great song. Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, another great song. Knocking on Heaven's Door, which after I saw Supernatural completely changed for me. Now I can't hear that song and not think of it in a Wincest context, but those are probably my favorite Bob Dylan songs. Anna also asked, if you could learn one instrument, what would it be and why? Probably piano. I've always wanted to be able to play piano and I can't, or guitar, but I don't really care enough to try to learn it. But I played percussion in high school. I can play marimbas, I can play a timpani, I can play bass drum. I can kind of drum. I can't do a kit though. Favorite poet. This is also by Anna. Edgar Allan Poe. I love Poe. John Keats. Shel Silverstein, just because I loved him as a kid, and his poems are so funny. Who else do I like? You, Anna. Yeah. Your Wincest poems that you're putting out right now about serial killer Sam and Dean are, I'm so excited about it. I love them. They're beautiful. So you're on the list right there. Least favorite food ever. A lot. I'm a very picky eater. There's a lot of food in the world that I don't like. So I'm going to go with a lot. What made you ship Wincest over any other ship? I can't not see Wincest. People, I'm not knocking anybody by any means, so please don't be offended. I don't understand multi-shippers, because I can't see Sam and Dean with anybody else, except for, some women. But that's because I don't think Sam and Dean are gay. I'm sorry, I don't. I think that they love each other. I think they're in love with each other. Physically, emotionally, sexually, love each other. But I don't think they're gay. I think that they are only gay for each other. So I can ship them with women. That's why Wincest is my ship above all, because they're soulmates and I can't not see it. Anna also asked me, what do you think the last trial will be? I don't know. I think he's going to have to sacrifice somebody, like maybe a virgin, or maybe like, well, he can't, everyone's like, what if he has to sacrifice Dean? He's not going to sacrifice Dean. They can't get rid of Dean. They can't get rid of Sam either. Like, they're never going to get rid of one of the brothers in this show without killing the other. I mean, one of them could go to hell or purgatory, but both of those have already happened, so. What about the next 2 seasons? I heard a theory on this, and I can't remember who said it, but don't think I'm trying to take credit for your theory. This is not mine. I read it somewhere else. But somebody had a theory that Crowley's last act of defiance before they shut the gates of hell forever, he's going to pull Adam out of hell, and Adam's soul is going to be so torn up and so demented that he's going to be like this crazy, murderous, like pissed off, going after the Winchesters like animal. And he would be the villain of season 9. And I loved that. Because I love Adam. I love everybody. But I really liked Adam. And that would be such a cool thing. We'd get Jake Abel back, which is fine. I could look at that every week. Evil Jake Abel would be even sexier. And so I think that that's a really cool thing that could possibly be in season 9. This question's so funny. This is from Anonymous. It's 3:30 in the morning and you just got done reading a steamy fic. And you're hungry. You eat what? My midnight snacking is out of control, guys. I eat all the time. And I can tell you because I do this. I get done at 3:30 in the morning and I want food. And I make, don't laugh at me, I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with potato chips in the middle. Like peanut butter on a piece of bread and then jelly on this piece. And then you put potato chips in the middle and you smush them together and you eat it, and they're crunchy, and the saltiness of the chips goes really, really well with the sweetness of the jelly. It's really good. If you don't take anything away from my video or my blog or me as a person, try peanut butter and jellies with potato chips in the middle. PB&Js with chippies are delicious. And Diet Coke. I drink a ton of Diet Coke. Anonymous asks me, I like Supernatural too. Can we spend a cloudy day cuddled up watching it? Yes, we can, sugar. We super can. Yes. The answer is yes. Anonymous asks me a few questions about my masturbatory habits. I don't want to answer that, but there's nothing wrong with ladies enjoying their own sexuality. But frequency and duration is none of your business, sir. Well, to end it on that note, I think that's it. That's all the questions I have. Thank you guys so much for sending me in questions. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys for following me. Like, there's over 1,100 of you that follow me, and that blows my mind that 1,100 people care what I have to say about anything, about Supernatural, about my own life, pictures, whatever. Like, it blows my mind that you're all here and you all care about me. And so thank you for indulging me in this video, and thank you for following me. And to all the people that I talk to, normally I love talking to you guys. It's so much fun to talk about the brothers and our lives and to make friends like this. And to anybody that doesn't talk to me, that follows me or comes across this video somehow, please talk to me. I love you guys already, and I like to talk to people. So thank you guys so much. You're all amazing, and I love you all. Thank you.